Hey tubers, well, since YouTube tells me that about 80% of my worldwide audience is actually men, I figured I would show them a nice rack, because men really appreciate a nice rack. So here you go. Ooh, a nice rack of ribs. Oh yeah, baby.
I'm gonna take my troubles on the highest hill, up on a mountain, 'cause I've had my fill. I'm gonna take my troubles and let them roll, roll, roll down that slope that's inclined to free my soul. I'm gonna let it roll, 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 gonna let it roll. I'm gonna let it roll, roll, roll away from me. Gonna let it roll, roll, roll and leave me be. Gotta let it roll, roll, roll to set me free.
Well, hello YouTube and RV fans. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'm coming to you from the home office in British Columbia, Canada, where we're currently experiencing a bit of a heat wave and drought here in Western Canada, with temperatures typically, I'll say in Fahrenheit since most of my audience is in the United States, in the 90s coastally to the low 100s in the inland sections of the Okanagan Valley. As an RVer, one of the coolest things about summertime is there is less demands for energy and more energy available, especially when it comes to solar. So I've got a little system that I use for a little extra backup power, and I've got a little tips in terms of safety and longevity of your equipment, so that you too, if you need an application like I have, can try this. I'll show you what I got.
Roll, 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 gonna let it roll. I'm gonna let it roll, roll, roll away from me. Gonna let it roll, roll, roll and leave me be. Gotta let it roll, roll, roll to set me free.
So for backup power, I highly recommend these battery power packs. Now this is an eliminator. You can buy this at Canadian Tire. I'm sure there's different brands available in the United Kingdom and the United States. I also have another one here. It's a Stat Power, but I believe the brand that they now sell under is Xantrix, I believe, with an X, Xantrix. And this is an old one. I've replaced the battery a few times, and it's time for me to replace the battery. This one has a 21 amp hour battery. This one's a 26 with built-in inverters. Now the best part of these inverter packs is you can just buy a solar panel like this, put a barrel connection on it, and plug it in, and you will get this to charge. Now the most important thing you need to keep in mind is that the connections on these power packs are 1 amps of a charging adapter, so you never want to go bigger than that. Now you could charge it through the 12 volt connection, but it's not regulated and you can easily damage it if you don't monitor it. So the best solution is to buy a panel that's around 15 watts, and 15 watts is perfect because that'll give you 1 amp approximately during peak hours. Now when you drain one of these babies, expect a charge time of around 30 hours minimum. Could be longer if it's if you're not in the sun very much. Could be longer if you have a rainy day. So keep in mind charge times. But even 30 to 40 hours in the sun, it's going to take a while, folks, if you drain it. But it is a nice little independent backup power system, and I highly recommend for those of you who need that. Now, if space is a big issue, I would suggest don't go with a rigid panel like this. Get a fold-up one if you can afford it, especially you Class B'ers. That's about it from here, folks. Keep those electrons flowing and keep the smiles a-glowing, and keep the wheels on the ground. I'll talk to you soon.
Gotta let it roll, roll, roll to set me free.